Hey guys, I got a craving for pizza but didn't want to use the dough, so I decided to use rigatoni instead. Then make a sauce using sausage and a few other ingredients, finish it off with some traditional pizza toppings, and it came out absolutely incredible. So let me show you how to do this. The first thing you want to do is add a few cracks of salt to a pot of boiling water. Then in with 4 cups of rigatoni. You don't have to use rigatoni, you can use whatever pasta you like, but I just like rigatoni. So we're going to let this cook up for about 9 or 10 minutes, stirring occasionally until it becomes al dente. In the meantime, go ahead and slice up a couple of medium Italian sausages. They don't have to be Italian, you can use whatever you like. Add some oil to a pan over medium-high heat. And of course, in with those sausages. So we'll just stir and fry these until they begin to brown up. And this won't take all that long, I'd say about maybe 5 minutes or so. Now in with a small chopped onion, 3 cloves of chopped garlic, a small chopped green bell pepper, I guess you could use red too. Give everything a stir and continue to fry until that bell pepper softens, those onions become translucent, and that wonderful smell of garlic fills the air. And of course, at this point in time, I just have to say it is smelling absolutely delicious. Next up, we are going in with a can of tomato or tomato sauce. Give it a few cracks of salt, I would say about a teaspoon. Some ground black pepper, a couple of teaspoons of this. And you got it if you know me, a couple of good teaspoons of Italian seasoning. I use this stuff on just about everything. And just for some good measure, let's throw some basil in there too, another teaspoon of that. Last but not least, just for some heat, about a quarter or half a teaspoon of hot pepper flakes. Of course, we are going to give this a good stir and bring it to a boil. And guess what? That rigatoni is done now, so we are going to go ahead and throw that into the sauce. Of course, give it a good toss and stir until it is completely covered and looking ever so delicious. And I have to say, guys, does this not look good enough to eat, or is it just me? At this point in time, we are just going to toss it into a casserole dish. Any casserole dish will do that you got kicking around. And just kind of spread it around and flatten it out so it looks nice and neat and pretty. Now starting the pizza part with my all-time favorite, some ooey gooey mozzarella, and just kind of load that over top of those noodles. And you guessed it, I really didn't have to say this, some pepperoni over top of that mozzarella. I mean, pizza would not be pizza without pepperoni. Some sliced green olives, I should have used black, but I only had green kicking around, and that'll do absolutely fine. Of course, this is just me, you can add whatever toppings you like. A bit more basil just for freshness and good luck, because I simply love basil. Alrighty then, this is going into a 375 degree preheated oven for about 20 or 25 minutes until everything is done. After about 20 or 25 minutes, we are completely done, and this is looking so good, and it smells delicious. And I'm thinking about this point in time that it is a marvelous, successful pizza bake. And you dig into this, guys, without the word of a lie, it is absolutely as good as it looks. Oh my goodness, this is simply a must make. And of course, if you do decide to make it, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. And as I say in every video, if you like what you saw, give us a like because it does help us out. And if you're so inclined, subscribe.